Okay, hi. So we are going to be using the Play-Doh. The Play-Doh is going to be our texture. Use the paper and let's draw here an organic line as the horizon. So what we're going to start doing here is to adapt this Play-Doh clay. It's going to be resembling like a mountain, and so then you just attach it there following the line that you did, right? Maybe you want to put perhaps like another detail that you would like to have like an upper relief. Yeah, so for example, here in my case, I am going to save something for some rocks that I want to do, and this will become another mountain. Okay, so what we could be doing is having different, mountains if you want. Okay, and so in my case, I am doing a mountainscape, but because I love mountains, right? But the question here is, what place in the world do you love? What is your favorite natural place? The place where you feel that nature is fully at its splendor. What is that place? Where is that place? Start thinking about that. Okay? So the most important thing here is that you use art to communicate your ideas, your emotions. It's your mind here, and the techniques, the structures, the processes that I am teaching here are nothing without you, because what you have inside is what gives this a meaning. Okay, so this becomes like an extension of you, of yourself, a little part of you. Okay, so in this area I'm gonna start making even, and then here comes the cool part. So I have beans, right? I have some beans, and then I will add another type of bean. And as I have 3 mountains, I will add 3. I'm going to save this Play-Doh for tomorrow because I have another class. Okay, so, and I am going to add more. So I have black beans, white panamito beans, and this big, similar to the red bean size, but they are like skin color. I don't know their name. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So the only way that we are going to be having the different texture, because this is also not only a landscape. It is also a demonstration of a texture, right? So you are going to start pressing in, right? You press in your beans. And so I live in Ecuador, and when you go to the highlands, at some point on the road, you see far, far away how the plantations are there, and at the distance you see them as patches, like little patches, okay, of different colors. And my belief is that those colors are, they depend on what type of, tree, or vegetable, or whatever they are, having their grow, right? So what I am going to do here is to start pasting the beans as they are, like ovals. I am going to paste them in different directions. I am going to paste them in, for example, here vertical, here horizontal, and leave a little bit of space between the sections, right? And well, I'm gonna go on to the top. Okay, so you can see horizontal, vertical. Then I am going to start locating them diagonally. Diagonal. I'm gonna have here diagonal. And so you go on, and the same will happen with the other mountains, exactly the same, but you are going to use the different beans, one type per mountain, one type of bean per mountain. So let's say the case that you don't have beans. Let's imagine that case. But definitely at home, you will have rice. If you're in Ecuador, that's like a law. You always have rice at home. But if you're not in Ecuador, well, maybe wild rice, maybe sugar, quinoa, or whatever, like grain that you can use. That's the important thing here, because those are the different types of texture that we are going to be working with, okay? So whatever you can find in your fridge, okay? Then if you say, no, I don't have anything, I don't have beans, I don't have rice, I don't have anything. Okay, don't worry. Do you have plant pots? Get dirt. Get dirt, get sand. Later on, we're going to see how we're going to be using salt for, another type of texture, for another area of this landscape. So there's always an option. There's always a way that you can express these plantations throughout texture. Like, for example, like little sticks. If you don't have, like wild sticks, you can use toothpicks and break them in pieces. I don't know. Little balls of paper. If you don't have anything, just tear apart all newspaper and do different types of little balls of paper. Use your imagination, use your creativity. What would I use to do 3 or 4, or depending on what you're going to do? Because right now I am talking about mountains. What about if you are, going to make a landscape where there's, like a beach area, and then you have to resemble the sand or something like that. So with sand, I would definitely use or real sand or salt. That's that's what I would do. But again, it all depends on what you have handy, right? Maybe you can use coffee grounds. If someone drinks coffee at home, maybe you can use coffee grounds also. And that's it. So you can just search for that texture around the house. And so, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I am done with this mountain. I am going to continue with this one, but I don't want to extend too much in time. So I am just going to put them in just a random order here. You got to press them in a way that you know that they're not going to come out. Okay? So, yes, you go there and press and press. And I don't know why, but these beans just looked like jelly beans. And now I feel like eating jelly beans. We don't have here that much. Have to go to I don't know, whatever store, maybe the supermarket here where I can get jelly bellies. Um, there. Okay, so I want to go here. I want to go down, downtown. Okay, so here I have my panamitos, and here I will just, oh my goodness, these are really big. So I will have to press more. Okay, so you are gonna have to press more if you have these big ones. and and yeah, so this is fun because you have the, like the opportunity to feel with your hands different sensations. To tell you the truth, I've never done this, and I'm like, I want to do this all day. This is amazing and such great activity for fine motor skills for children when they grab, the bean and press in. So it's like fantastic for little children also. And well, if you're an adult like I am, well, it's therapeutic. It takes you out of the reality that we are in right now. And yeah, and for my students that are going to be enjoying this project, it's going to be a very, very new thing. We haven't done this before, so I hope they get to enjoy it as much as I am right now. I'm thinking of them and thinking of all of the children of the world who deserve art, education, and fun. Okay, so there you go. So I'm here. I have my mountains, right? And now I am going to start the application of glue. Okay, so I'm going to apply glue here on this area. And I'm going to apply a little bit of glue here. You will see why. Wait a second. Okay, so I have a lot of glue. And then this used to be a paintbrush, but then someday, somehow, I had to use it for spreading glue, and now it has turned into that, like a homemade spatula. Okay, so there. Dum, 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 dum. This glue is called silicona líquida here in Ecuador, but I think that in the United States you could find it as Yuhu, you know, like UHU. Now we are going to work with salt. So this is sea salt. This is the real deal. And I am going to put it all over and then start pressing. Press, press, press. And you want to press and make sure that it is all there. Okay? You want to make sure that it's all there, really attached to the glue. And now I'm pretty sure that you're getting why I put some glue here. And so you're going to get all your salt really attached here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to leave any empty spots, so we'll just go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Okay. So, well, I will have to do this. Dun, 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 dun. And, of course, I'm not going to use this salt for any cooking matter. Okay? This will go to you know where. Trash can. Okay. So, we have our salt here. You make sure again that, you know, it's all covered, that it's all attached here too. Okay. Now, here comes the fun part. Okay, so now what we are going to do is to give color to our mountains. For that, I'm going to be using acrylic paint. So, well, if there is the case that you do not have acrylics at home, do not worry. There's a solution for everything. You can use tempera. You can use tempera paint. There's this Crayola type of paint, like water-based paint. Or you can just go to Walmart and get acrylics. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is dun, dun, dun. You're going to start painting with acrylics or tempera, whatever, right? You try to get in. I think I'm going to... Okay, get in all of those areas. Get in all of those areas. Da, 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 like a up and down, up and down, up and down. Like a rabbit. Hopping, 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 hopping around. Dun, 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 dun. Making sure all of your mountain is filled with green. In the case that you're doing mountains, remember, because I am doing it. Okay, so this will be with this mountain. I will add yellow ochre to this one here. And I think it's because it's similar to the bean color that I have there. And yeah. So again, remember, hopping, 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 getting inside, 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 all over, all over, roll over. No, this is all over. All over my spectacular texturized mountain. Okay, so then I will choose another green. Another. So this will be, oh, this is a cool one. This is green emerald, phthalo green. Okay, so this is intense, but I have also a little bit of this, so it brings the intensity down. And so there. Right now, we're going to let this dry, and we are going to go to another area of this landscape, right? So I want to use a lot of different materials here. So we're going to paint the sky with watercolors. So the first thing that you are going to do is to perform a wash. Okay? So you just go and add, the first thing for a wash is to add water. So you make your water bed here, right? Very carefully. And then, of course, you go to the blue or the whatever color your sky will be. That is your decision. Again, you know, everything that happens here is completely your decision. The techniques are completely hollow without your imagination, your ideas, your emotions. Okay? So I am choosing this dark sky, but you can choose whichever that makes you, I don't know, feel something or remember someplace. Just feel it. Just feel it. Feel in your, like, yourself. Remember, put yourself in a place that you have been. Imagine a sky that you have never seen. Do whatever you feel. Whatever. This is the moment that you're free. This is the moment that only you exist. When you are with your thoughts and you have this wonderful vehicle that is art. This is just a spectacular channel of communication. Okay, so there I have my sky, and I am going to add some clouds. I am using my towel, my kitchen towel, that it's no longer kitchen towel, to absorb the water. You can also use paper towel, and I don't recommend toilet paper because it's too thin and it may get, like, stay here, like on a paper, on the working area. So I want to give a little bit of darkness here. Gray. Gray here. And some gray. And some gray. Okay, I'm there. Okay, so now the following part is up. You get a very, well, the biggest paintbrush that you have that is soft, okay? You're going directly with a lot of water to your watercolor palette. A lot, okay? You fill in all of the blues that you're going to use. If you're going to be working with, like if you're going to resemble water, okay? Okay, so here we are, and then you're going to start adding little by little. And you got to let this dry in a safe place, because the salt will absorb everything, but it will definitely give a texture. And if you see, the absorption is wonderful. So you can use, dark blue in some areas, and then you can go back to a lighter blue. I'm gonna add here to make it darker. Add here some darkness. And then I'm going just to play around with the darkness here, just to, give a little bit of illusion of the depth of this, I don't know, river. And, it's like you're going to need a lot of water. So it's like, And there. I wanna give some darkness here in the back. I'm gonna use the violet here. Okay, I'm done with this watercolors here. It's getting absorbed. Great. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is the following. As we have here these mountains, right? I would like to give a texture on that. So for example, I am going to use gold paint. This is gold, and I want to start applying the gold only on the top area. Okay, on the upper relief that we have gotten because of the beans. Okay. So there you have that on that one, and in the other one I'm gonna use just plain yellow. And I am going to choose to use plain yellow because I have a lot of darkness. So what I want to do is to bring some light. I want to bring some light here. And so I am going to pass like this, just really smoothly on top. Really, really smoothly on top. Dun, 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 dun. And there you go. You have this, clear view of that. And, well, why not? I may want to have a flower field here. So I am going to add some, what color is this? Violet, they say? I don't think it is violet. It's sort of like a type of purple, type of violet, but it's not violet per se. Oh, come on. So I am going to go wild with the violet, and these are going to be my flowers. This is my flower hill. My flower hill. Yes, my flower hill. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so there I have that. And as I had the brilliant idea of making them flowers, I will definitely put some complementary color contrast in the center, because yellow and purple are complementary to each other. So I will develop contrast. And if you're using acrylics, you can leave texture popping up. Texture popping up. People, I love texture. And this is going to be an amazing example for the different types of texture that, like you can get. And after, when this is dry, it's going to be really interesting to pass your hand on. Really, really interesting. The sensations that you're going to have, the variety of sensations, it's going to be really, really enriching for children when they are in their discovery stage, because they, like, will feel something different. And I am getting into flowers, so I think I will pop in some flowers. Yes, here on this beautiful green. There, 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 and there. Okay, so I want also to add some rocks. Where's my silver? I want to add some rocks. If I get to find my silver. Here it is. Okay, so, okay. Here I have, let me get another paintbrush here. This one. So I am going to add some rocks along the side of the river. River. I'm gonna add some here. Dun, 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 dun. And I am going to make it thick so it leaves, like texture, and also a little bit here, a little bit here, and here. Okay. So now we're done. Okay. So I'm gonna show you more closer look. Okay. And this is how it looks like here, and yeah, that's it. Your texturized landscape. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Have fun.